So we're PHP agency, people helping people, one of the biggest insurance companies in the industry, right? Mm-hmm. Now, the main products and services that we focus on, educate families on, is 401k rollovers, IRAs and Roth IRAs, life insurance, long-term care, annuities, and debt settlement. Every single one of these services is offered through our brokerage company as free service. We don't charge anybody a single dollar for our service. The reason we're able to do that because we're middleman brokers, right? So we work with big companies, for example, like American National, National Life Group, AIG, Mutual of Omaha, and many more. These companies pay us agents for catering our clients and helping them out. Now, let me help you understand 3 different types of insurances that we provide, 1, 2, and 3, right? First policy is called a term insurance. Term means it's gonna terminate. Somebody get life insurance for 10, 20, 30 years, and then it expires, just the way it works. So an example, let's say a 34 lady come to my office today and says, Edgar, I wanna get a 30-year term for $500,000. Say, perfect, grab a seat, let me explain to you. I let her know, ma'am, you're 34 years old right now, and the next 30 years you'll be 64. God forbid you pass away during this time frame, family gets that $500,000. Let's say you outlive this policy to the age of 65. This policy here expires. All the money paid is kept by the company. It's the way it works. That's why the cost of it is very inexpensive. You're paying $30 a month. So that's how it works. This lady pays $30 a month. In a year, she's paying $360 for her policy to stay active. A company like American National would pay PHP 125% commissions. That equals $450 that PHP would get compensated. As agents, let's say we're at a 50% contract, our agents would get compensated $225 for helping out this one client. Not bad for a couple seconds of work, correct? Policy number 2 is called an ROP. ROP is also a term insurance that goes for 10, 20, 30 years. It just has more value than policy number 1. Let me explain. Same scenario, same 34-year-old lady gets a 30-year term for $500,000. If she lives between 34 to 64 and she passes away during this time frame, family gets to $500,000 tax-free. Let's say once again she outlives this policy to the age of 65. This policy then expires. All the money paid into the policy, she would get all her money back in return after 30 years. That's why ROP stands for Return of Premium. So she would get a check of $36,000 back returned to her. It's a beautiful thing. Obviously, for something like this, we're paying $100 a month. Man, no big deal, right? $100 a month in a year is $1,200. 135% commissions are going to get paid to PHP, which equal $1,620. Our agents at a 50% contract are bringing home $810 for helping out and servicing this one client for a quick hour of work. Policy number 3 is called permanent insurance. Permanent means it's forever and never expires for the rest of our life. We like to see this one like the Ferrari of insurances because it has more benefits. Benefit number 1 is called a death benefit. Life insurance, easily $500,000 or more, depending on somebody's needs. Number 2, living benefits. Living benefits is powerful nowadays. It's if somebody was to get, God forbid, get a terminal critical illness, we can utilize the life insurance money for medical expenses and medical treatments. Benefit number 3 is cash value. It's a saving side to the policy. We're also saving money. Our money's increasing in interest every year, reflecting the S&P 500 and the stock market, which means these policies can also be structured as tax-free retirement accounts. And in the future, when we take money out from the cash value for savings, it's tax-free. Average American saves about $250 a month for insurance and retirement, 2 in 1. Every year, they're saving $3,000. 115% commission from American National to PHP equals $3,450. An agent being at a 50% contract will then bring home $1,725 for helping out this one client. Yeah, beautiful thing right there, right? Now, one of the great things why we can hire agents on board with no financial background and no degrees and still allow them to become very successful in our industry is because we have a great system, the way everybody gets trained, which is very duplicatable. 3-step system, 1, 2, 3. Number 1 is training, right? We do twice a week, we do trainings in group orientations, right? Every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning, weekly trainings. Why weekly? Because the more you learn, the more you earn. Number 2, licensing. We do got to get licensed to the state of California because that's what makes our business legit. Very simple exam is $225 to get our license started through the state of California. We get to pass the exam with an 60%, 80 question multiple choice. Very simple. Take it, pass it, no big deal. Number 3, clients. People ask, why do we get our clientele? Well, one of the beautiful things is that we don't have to go out there knocking on doors, we don't make cold calls, we don't do any of that. Everything we do is word of mouth to referral. I help out our client on steps 1 through 6, free of charge, but I'm going to collect referrals every single time because those referrals lead to clients and those clients give you more referrals. And it's an ongoing system that never stops to grow. Okay? Thank you. Have a great day.